We'll also see Patrick Queen.
Woo!
There was a phony account, a phony Schefter account on Tuesday that said Patrick Queen was going to the Seahawks.
Yeah, right. I saw that.
Everybody believed it.
Yeah.
And that resonated for hours. Duped some of the people internally. Duped others on Twitter. People retweeting.
Yeah, it was Mike McDonald. He came from the Ravens. You're thinking, oh, yeah, this makes sense. Right.
Yeah. Well, instead, he's staying in the AFC North. He's going to Pittsburgh, playing for one of the top rivals for the Baltimore Ravens. 3-year deal that pays $41 million. And, usually for the Steelers, it was in the early years of free agency, they would develop the linebackers, and it was almost like it is now with receivers. We develop the linebackers, contract expires, see you later, we got another one ready to go. And that was typically pass rushing outside linebackers. But they made the move, I remember with James Ferrier, after he had failed with the Jets, and they turned him into a great player for a long time. An inside linebacker who has proven that he is very good. The Ravens didn't pick up the 5th-year option. They franchise tagged Justin Matabuke instead of Queen. Queen leaves. I never got the impression the Ravens really wanted to keep him. He goes to Pittsburgh, and part of his objective will be to make the Ravens regret letting him get out the door.
Yeah, right. I mean, AFC North on AFC North crime here. Patrick Queen, he had a phenomenal year last year. I understand Baltimore can't sign him. They just gave big money to Matabuke, right? They're already paying Roquan Smith as the top linebacker in football, right? They got guys like Kyle Hamilton, who's an all-pro caliber player. They're going to have to pay him like the top safety in football, in another year from now. So I did not expect him to be back with the Baltimore Ravens. But Queen coming off the best year of his career, right? In an all-pro type of year. A year where I would sit there and go, man, when I watch film of the Baltimore Ravens this year, I would literally tell you, I think Patrick Queen jumped out on film more than even Roquan Smith. And that's saying a lot because I think the world of Roquan Smith. But that's the kind of year Queen had, right? I love this, right? The little Batman reverence, and here we go. Yeah, because he's going to be the bad guy here. But what? Do I love this for the Steelers? Are you effing kidding me? Of course I do. You talked about it. Right? They've been trying to find a guy in the middle of the defense ever since they lost Ryan Shazier in that Cincinnati Bengals game. With all this, they traded up big time in the draft to draft Devin Bush from Michigan. That didn't work out. Then he hurt his knee. So, they've been looking for this guy. And it's paramount in this defense to have this kind of guy. It is. Pittsburgh, Blitzburgh defense. It's guys going here, guys going there, people dropping out. They need a linebacker that's a ball hawk that goes, wait, we went this way and this way at defensive tackle, and oh no, a gap opened up that, we didn't expect. That's where they expect the super freak middle linebacker to come in and go, hey, save the day, clean up the trash. We messed up on this one, whatever. That's where Queen is going to have great value for their team. He really is. And, you couple that with Hayward, TJ Watt, some of the younger guys they got, Keanu Benton, DeMarvin Leal, right? You start to look at that. Minkah Fitzpatrick still good. Dante Jackson. Steelers defense, it's definitely looking on the up and up just between these two moves we've seen over here the last 24 hours.
Yeah, and look, it just shows that they understand that, I think at some level, and these moves may be a subtle admission that the talent isn't enough. Mike Tomlin can only do so much.
Right.
To take the 11 guys on offense, 11 guys on defense, and get them to be better than the individual pieces would suggest collectively. And that's what he does. So you make the pieces better, and if Tomlin works his magic the way that he has every year since he got there, they're going to be even better as well. I got to give Lamar Jackson
He is so good.
praise here.
So good.
Well done by him.
It was really good.
Well done by him. Paying homage to the Saquon Barkley and Tiki Barber dispute that was probably overblown a
Way
little
overblown.
bit. But
yeah.
Tiki joking when he said it, apparently. Joking when he said it in WFAN, but that's what Lamar Jackson said. Same quote, "You're dead to us. Good luck, you're dead to me." That's great. Awesome.
It's really good.
Awesome. And now, Patrick Queen is going to be one of the guys chasing Lamar Jackson around twice per year. Not that the Steelers-Ravens games weren't already compelling.
Yeah.
You throw that wrinkle in there.
Right.
Because I can't think of another time, and correct me if I'm wrong, has there been a defection like this between Pittsburgh and Baltimore?
Ooh.
I feel like there's one that I'm missing. Has there been one where, good player with one team,
right,
jumps right to the other in free agency.
I
feel like I'm missing one.
Yeah,
I feel
think
like
there's
it's
been
obvious.
crossover, but I don't think it is an obvious one. That I don't.
Not like this.
Yeah, and I don't think like a star difference maker type of player. I do want to say, there was a defensive lineman that played for both teams. Brent Urban, I think maybe he got both, but but no
James
difference
Harrison
like
before he became James Harrison.
Well, yes,
James,
that's right.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Before James Harrison became James Harrison, he was with the Ravens.
Right.
And he was like bouncing around bottom of the league, and then it finally exploded for him in Pittsburgh. So, it makes an already spicy relationship even a little spicier. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.